Hi. Okay, so I think this is much better compared to what I was trying to do before. But hello, welcome back to my channel. It is your favorite content curator here, curated by Scarlett. I never really have an intro to these things, so we're just making it up as we go. But I wanted to take this time out to really just do like a book report on this daily read by John C. Maxwell called How Successful People Grow. It's not really a daily read, but I made it a daily read, and I've been making it a duty of mine to do my daily reads with books. But this one I did like a chapter a day, and wow, I guess in 14 days I literally changed my whole mindset. And I am a big fan of John C. Maxwell. I know a lot about his books, especially when it comes to leadership. And I remember working for Planet Fitness. That was like a book that they gave us a lot, and it was very helpful for sure. But yeah, let's just like dive right into it, because I have like a whole bunch of post-its of like just like important key points that I thought were just amazing and just able to transform your thinking, especially when it comes to like growing. 15 ways to get ahead in life. So let's dive into it. Let's start with chapter 1, become an intentional learner. Yeah, I think that's just very important. I just think that's what these wonderful self-help books are for, when someone intentionally wants to just grow and just be in a better position in their life, whatever it may be. So that was just like the first chapter, and it gave a good formula. In that first chapter, preparation, growth plus attitude plus opportunity plus action equals luck. And just the way that it really broke it down is just so helpful to anyone who is diving into entrepreneurship, or not even just entrepreneurship, just life in general. Like, these are the main things, attributes to just calculate this formula and to just get lucky, I guess. So that was cool. Okay, chapter 2, develop self-awareness. You must know yourself to grow yourself. That was really good. This part where we're talking about energy and excellence, that's really, energy does go hand in hand with just the outcome of your greatness, your success, mainly because passion is what drives you. Passion is what gives you energy. Passion is what sets you apart. So I really like that he pointed that part out in this. And another thing that I just really liked about this book were the questions that they asked at the end of each chapter. So how I look at life is the same way I look at school. We're just definitely learning things, and it's just to take the time out to ask the questions and see how you can apply it. So that's what I really liked about it. If you believe in yourself, you must see value in yourself to add value to yourself. Oh my gosh, like, as much as we know we are valuable, it's a practice, you know what I mean? It's just a practice of more than just having things. It's just adding that knowledge to your life. Like, oh my gosh, it's just mind-blowing to the point where I can't really describe it, which I really should be able to. But basically what I'm saying is that as much as we know certain things, this book helps you talk about just consistency, and the consistency of adding value to yourself, guarding your self-talk. Like, I know that's something that I definitely had to work on, because yeah, we can sit here and say we are our biggest critics, but that's not really the best thing. We really have to just be careful with what we're saying to ourselves repeatedly in our mind. As much as we think we are doing good to ourselves, it can have its negative effects. So this book showed me that, or just like helped me bring that out, you know? So Set aside time to reflect. Learning to pause allows. Okay. That's just my alarm. Okay, so set aside time to reflect. That's important. Pausing with intention expands and enriches thinking. I like that. That was definitely in this chapter. I mean, I could really go through each part and just talk about it. I think one of my favorite chapters was just seeking out a positive environment and just being able to know that your environment contributes so much to your growth, whether we want to admit it or not. You know, I think because we're comfortable in environments, everything else can kind of just be up in the air. But sometimes your home is not your best environment, or even a city that you've been living in for years and you know like the back of your hand may not be the best environment for you. But it's okay. Just get out of it, grow, and then see how you can expand, you know? And that's just the same way that I even can relate to my life and even the duties that I do every day with my personal business, Plant Me Baby. I have to make sure that my plants are in the right environment. Like if they're not in the right environment, I'm gonna go out of business. Just kidding. Okay, so the final thing that I kind of want to just leave you guys with was in chapter 15 on helping others reach their potential. And we hear it all the time that when you heal and when you grow, it affects the collective. It affects those that are around you in a positive way because you have really set that example and you set that pathway. But something that I really liked here in chapter 15 was be a river, not a reservoir. And it was just saying that most people who do make personal growth part of their lives do it to add value to themselves. They are like reservoirs that continually take in water but only to fill themselves up. In contrast, a river flows. Whatever water it receives, it gives away. That's the way we should be as we learn and grow. That requires an abundance mindset, a belief that you will keep receiving. And I think that's when it was like, it just like clicked, like abundance mindset, like that's needed. Just had to pat my weave on that one. Abundance mindset, that's kind of where my my change of mindset is, like, you know, just definitely thinking more in abundance instead of always in survival mode. Yeah, it's just this book, if I were to rate it, I would definitely give it like 7 out of 10, and only for like the purpose of like it's a self-help book. It is very like lessons that we've already know in life and just need to kind of rehash sometimes. But other than that, the way it was put together and really just help broaden your perspective, I would definitely give it that. So check it out. I hope you guys get it. And right now I'm on this book, which I started chapter 1 and I'm literally over the moon. Like, what? I just love books like this. Like, they just make me feel really good. So thanks for checking me out. And if you haven't, subscribe, comment, tell me what books that you're reading right now. And let's just talk about it, because I'm definitely trying to go through like at least 2 to 3 books a month. So